going over the butterfly guard. So, most important things on the butterfly guard is that we're trapping one entire side. Oh, actually just kind of pushing one grip in. So I'm pushing the wrist in rather than like pulling it here, or like with the overhook, pulling it and allowing the guy to post. So I prefer to pin one side, and then the other side is just bringing his weight on top of me, bringing his weight onto my loaded hooks. Okay, so it's going to be either like I can do an underhook load, I can do an overhook and go, I can do a belt grip, a collar tie, like a cross collar grip here, and or even like far armpit here, and I'm like using this as almost like an arm drag, kind of Barada Plata setup to go for the sweep. So when I'm going, I really like to keep my legs flared, right? When I first learned the butterfly guard, we were talking about like this was a shield, and then you would go and you could get the angle of the kick, but every time guys would kind of like ride the kick a little bit and then smash all the way down. Whereas like if I have both hooks engaged and both hooks kind of kicking over, it's tough to smash that, right? So here, look, I'm gonna go underhook, blocking the wrist. I'm scooting my butt to my heels in, and taking him over. So it's in and over, right? One that I like a lot is when the guy goes with both hands on my ankles. So from here, I'm going with the double tricep grip, and now I'm just scooting in and going. So I'm going double triceps, I'm flaring his arms, and then kind of kicking him up and then over, right? Another one that's awesome is when he has one leg stepped up. So, let's try that a little bit. One leg step up. So I'm scooting in, right? So I'm here, kind of we're out. Like, this is a pretty far range, right? Sean is not expecting me to sweep him. But if I go and pin the wrist and get the collar tie, so I scoop, oh, pin the wrist, collar tie, and go, right? Everything is coming off of that scoop. So also from here, right? If the guy is trying to run around my legs and pass, and his legs are too far away for me to get into shin to shin, I'm going to start to go for like this same side drag a lot, right? So I'm going triceps here, and now I'm going to move my hips to square up with him. Because if he gets too far to the side of me, now I'm in trouble, right? So what I want to do is before he gets all the way there, I'm going to control the triceps. I'm going to move him out to the side here. Just like an arm drag, but a little bit easier, right? It's quicker. And this sometimes can be tough to like pull and then square, right? This is just keeping me squared up with him, right? So he starts to circle, boom, I'm going here and adjusting. Sometimes the guy eats it on his face and then I come up to the back and it's pretty awesome. Or sometimes I just stay squared up to him, right? Which is kind of the main goal, is just to stay squared. I never want to let the guy run around all crazy from here. Another thing I never want to happen when I am trying to play butterfly guard is the guy to get like a collar tie and crunch me down here, right? So if he gets a collar tie here, my hooks are so weak I can't even pick my leg up, right? From here, now, okay, now I have some lift in my legs. If I'm on my back, I have way more lift in my legs. That's why we're scooting in, is to get to that loaded position where we're on our backs and we can really kick, you know? But we need that momentum kind of loading the guy, right? Because if I'm just on my back here, I have all the power in the world to kick with my legs, but I have nothing bringing him into me, you know? And so I never want to let the guy control my head, right? If he starts to control, I'm like always peeling it off, going to the biceps. And I never want to let him control my ankles. Those are the two biggies, right, from butterfly guard. And if the guy starts to, we can arm drag, we can flare the elbows, we can do all kinds of stuff from there. We can go for chokes. But if I'm playing butterfly guard, the money is in the hooks, right? So if he's anchoring me down here, no hooks. If he's pinning my legs down here, no hooks, okay? Half guard. So half guard to butterfly guard, right? Let's say I'm here, and the way I used to try to sweep a lot, right? So I used to try to sweep. I would be here. I have the overhook. I put the butterfly hook in. I start to kick the guy up, and what would happen is my hook would get too far extended, and then the guys would weave the leg in between and now smash. Exactly. So instead, again, instead of doing this like single hook doing all the work, right? I'm going to use this hook to reset my half, right? So here I start to kick the guy up. Now I bring my other leg under, right? Now I'm flat on my back. This is another big skill, is going to be stretching the guy out. So here I have my overhook, on this left side. I'm going to stretch so I'm out. So I'm dropping my feet to the shins a little more. If they're like up here, this isn't going to be as good to stretch them out. So I kind of drop them down. I stretch. Now I'm up. Now I can try to force them over, but my hooks aren't that strong here. So now look, I stretch them out. So I'm going stretch, butt scoop, and pop and go. So that's like all of the skills in the butterfly guard, right? Using one hook, boom, bring your hips in, stretching, butt scooting and going.